In today's video, I would like to give a quick review of mineral sunscreens for combination and oily skin. So let's dig in. I will start from affordable version. So this one is by Native. As far as I remember, it's around $15–16 at Target. And I was highly surprised by using this sunscreen that this sunscreen contains 20% of tin oxide. It's written here on the packaging, and it doesn't leave white cast on my fair skin. I think those who are a little bit darker, maybe it will leave some white cast, but what I've seen, people who like with olive skin tone, they didn't even have white cast. So this one is like airy, whipped texture, and it also applies very quickly and nicely. The only con of the sunscreen is that it gives a little bit like sticky finish, but maybe you can apply like some powder or powder foundation or something like that. But in general, for mineral sunscreen that contains 20% of tin oxide, this is amazing sunscreen and also very affordable. Another mineral sunscreen that I really enjoy because it doesn't dry my skin out to crisp is by Benton Mineral Sun Cream Skinfit. So this one is SPF 50 PA+++. So I reviewed the sunscreen before, like a few months ago when the sunscreen was launched, and it's amazing sunscreen. It's a little bit reminding me by Make P sunscreens. It gives a little bit of white cast on my fair skin. I also seen that some people with darker skin tones, they also enjoy this sunscreen. And in general, the most important part for me while using mineral sunscreen that they don't dry my skin out that much, because some of the sunscreens that are minerals, they dry my skin and I will end up like with dehydrated skin, and I will need to restore my skin for a few days before using mineral sunscreen again. This version of Benton is actually very affordable. I think it's also around $15–18 on YesStyle. I will leave a affiliate link in my description box below. I have a mini of Make P Soothing Physical Sun Cream formulated with zinc, UV, Defense Me Calming Sun Cream. The full version, I think, less than $20 on YesStyle. I was sad that Calamine Milk UV Defense Me Sun Milk was discontinued last year. I reviewed this tiny version as well, and it's similar to Benton, the previous sunscreen that I mentioned. It also doesn't dry my skin that much, but I've seen that those people who have oily skin, they complain that it's a little bit greasy. But for me, it's actually, if I apply a moisturizer before using the sunscreen and this sunscreen on the top, it's actually fine. Only with reapplication, maybe white cast will appear. It gives white cast, like slight white cast, but most important for me is that it doesn't crease my skin, like it doesn't make my skin oily. Now I'm moving to the sunscreen that costs a little bit more. The Alba sunscreens are amazing sunscreens and they are on pricey side. I reviewed the sunscreen before together with chemical version, which is also called similar name, like UV Essence Waterfull or something, but this one is Waterfull Plus and it's written with green letters. So this sunscreen in the beginning, I felt like it was a little bit crazy for my skin, but when I apply it on bare skin, like right after washing my face, this sunscreen actually look like makeup. Like it has some luminous finish, like it's not like crazy, but it's like luminous, like, you know, kind of like highlighted effect or something like that. So this one I think is around like $30. Like I know that the Alba also launched Tone Up cream as well, so check it out. I think they are available on Amazon, but I will leave link if it's possible on YesStyle and Stylevana. This one is actually like a little bit thicker than chemical sunscreen, and it's actually throughout the day it can dry to matte finish and can dry my skin a little bit, but in general, if I don't want to wear makeup, like this is the perfect version of mineral sunscreen. Affordable version of Tone Up Cream Sun Cushion is VT Cosmetic Cica Sun Primer Tone Up Cushion SPF 50 PA+++. This one is actually contains 4 pluses. Most of the Korean tone up creams They are PA+++, only 3 pluses. So I would love to use this cushion on the top of other sunscreen. And this one has like a slight pink undertone. What problem I have with cushions is that they are like around 15 grams, so not a lot. I almost finished this cushion, and the problem that I have is that the cushion is now surrounded like on the edge, and every single time I want to pick up, it gets my packaging messy. But I love the scent of this cushion. It smells like, I don't know, like kind of like candies, a little bit like powdery, you know. When I apply it on my face, it really brightens my complexion. Like it's most of the tone up creams, they contain titanium dioxide and they are together with SPF. So it's like more effect to your skin, like protected from the sun and also brighten your complexion. And it's also inexpensive. I think it's like around $10 on YesStyle, which I will give you the link to find it. And I was lucky enough to test also mineral sunscreens that are on pricey side. So this one is by Tatcha, the Silk Sunscreen. Hydrating Mineral Shield, niacinamide, hyaluronic acid, broad spectrum SPF 50, PA+++. I adore the packaging. It's flat packaging, and some people actually said that it's cheap, but it didn't ship with me. It's very liquidy sunscreen, so use like measuring spoon or something like that. I love to apply it on bare skin right after I wash my face, because this sunscreen, it can suffice for a few steps of your skincare routine. So if you apply it on top like all kind of serums and creams that you use, this is going to turn out very greasy, very oily throughout the day. If you apply it on bare skin, it's amazing. It also can be a primer. The feel of my skin after using the sunscreen is so soft and smooth, and I think it's because of hyaluronic acid, and it doesn't dry my skin like most of the mineral sunscreens, and it's not greasy. I like to apply it on bare skin right after I wash my face. But the price of this is like $60. I mean, if you want to splurge, if you get like gift card for Sephora or something like that, you can splurge and, you know, just enjoy the experience of a runny, milky sunscreen, but also make sure to apply enough so then you don't complain that you burn. Don't apply like 1 or 2 dots of the sunscreen, because with runny textures, we tend to under apply, and then we will end up with burnt skin. So make sure to use proper amount. It's 1/4 of a teaspoon for your face. Another one is by Shiseido. I reviewed it on my channel before. It's actually another dupe for this one. I think it's Ice Hansan Killer Perfect Strong Z SPF 50 plus. So this one is around $39 on Sephora, and it's Urban Environment Oil-Free UV Protector. Actually, Shiseido launched sunscreen that is similar to Tatcha. I have a sample of it. I didn't test it yet. So it's also runny and has a slight tint. This one is more like matte finish, and it can be drying a little bit. So usually if the sunscreen that I'm going to use is drying, I will moisturize my face properly before using the mineral sunscreen, so then, you know, my skin doesn't feel dry or tight. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I hope you get good recommendation for mineral sunscreen, especially if you have combination or oily skin. I think you're going to like and comment and subscribe to my channel if you're new, and I will see you in my next videos, and bye bye. Have a nice day.